Hello everybody and welcome back to Middle-Aged Dude Wastes His Time. I wanted to share something, actually with a fair number of people, because I've been getting some compliments and yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. So I've been playing this game called Build a Boat for Treasure, and I basically do anything but build a boat. This is what I've been working on lately, and it's going to take a moment to load, so we'll cut to that. Yep, still loading. You know what? There's literally so much to talk about. Ooh, my staircase appeared for me. There's literally so much to talk about. I don't even know where to begin. Starting with, you probably can't hear me. Alright, well, I'm not sure if that's going to be too loud or not, but while we're here, this is Port Ulysses. I basically always start off with a general shape. That is so loud for me. I'm so worried that's not gonna be, you're not gonna be able to hear me. The reason why this takes so long to load in, wow, that's a really nice stealth bomber. Look at that. It was definitely a bomber. So, I've mostly been playing this because it really gives me something to, like, wrap my brain around. You see that the server is constantly a playground for people to, like, that's a plane. Someone made that and tooled it up. I'm not quite there. I'm doing this instead. So, oh man, I don't even know where to begin. This is Port Ulysses. As I was saying, I basically start with a general shape, and I started with this river. It's like a canal that leads into the actual river, and it takes you back through here into the actual port. And now we're finally done loading everything that I've made so far. And it brings you into this port. The dock area isn't really done yet. That's a final detail that I'm not really worried about. One of the things that I have been worried about are making these working bridges. Actually understanding how the mechanics in this game work. So if I turn on the wrench, you can see some of the powered items at the moment. And you can barely see where that bridge pops out. So that's all that is. You know, it looks really nice because I've figured out how to make it nice and sleek like this. This is literally 0.05 width apart. And if it's touching anything, literally any single one of those blocks actually in that bridge, if they're touching anything, it does not work. And you get an immediate visual aid of, well, the pistons that you're trying to use to push something, they will just pop up out of the floor. Like this elevator that took me forever to realize which one of these many floor pieces was stuck in the wall. This is eventually going to be an airport up here, but as you can see, I have spent almost all of my time down here with these finer details. Like the floor right now, you can tell it's not completely covered yet, but the reason why is because these are the floor strips that I am working with. They're actually 0.2 width, and so I've got to copy them and paste them over and then adjust them. It is... I thought I was going to be done with the port in like a week, and I've literally spent a week already just working on these details. This is actually something I'm really proud of. This is a metal container, and I'll come down here in a moment, kind of a spoiler, but there's walkways down in here, and I want these are kind of like sunroofs for you to be able to see when you're down here. Oh, there are the bridges. The retractable bridges from over there. So large ships, they'll be able to come in through here. Here is another one of my many unfinished parts and pieces. Not quite a drawbridge, but you know, ships, boats presumably would go through here, so this bridge can't always be here. And I have yet to copy that over here. One of my many things I haven't finished. If I zoom out, you can actually see the grassy areas that I've been working on. It kind of just looks like it spells S. It's supposed to be Ulysses, but I haven't finished that part yet. I'm gonna need this to get up. So there are going to be a whole bunch of things in this area. Since this is a port, I want a bunch of like crates. I want barrels and stuff like that. Don't know why my signs are upside down, but this is where a elevator is going to go. Just a little one. Boosh. I've slowly made it so that you can get back into this area. Sorry. I'm used to running around in third person. That's probably a lot more jarring for you. And yeah, there is actually a way to get down here into like the storage area. Here you can see those sunroofs. You can see the trellises that are holding up the airport above. It's just the more I get into it, the more I realize, oh, there are more details, more adjustments, more tuning that I need to do. This floor looks like it is still 0.5 width, and I need to narrow that down to save on my stone blocks. This is a functional water wheel. Why? Some of the side does not actually appear to be working. Alright, I'm gonna get off or out of first person. You can see it actually moves. It is pretty neat. So switch 1 pops out the wall. Switch 2 pops out the water wheel. And then, you can already sort of see what's going to happen. Switch 3 opens up this area. I'm going to have a fountain that's basically sitting in this area. You see, it'll have to sit underneath this false floor so that a fountain can then pop up, and then it'll replace that floor with a spinning fountain in the center. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do that. Just a whole bunch of parts and pieces. Oh goodness, someone's blowing up the server. Oh god. Anyway, I'm gonna unattach these real quick so that I don't mess everything up. But these are flagpoles, and I'm gonna put a welcome sign in between these two poles. The flag itself It's kind of hard to see. There's this like keyhole shaped area. That's where the flag is actually going to sit. Ooh. Yeah, not everything was unanchored. And then I literally anchored it. Anchor, unanchor. Oh, it's because of that. Yeah, this is what I mean by all the parts, the pieces, the everything. Because I didn't unanchor this. That's that little thing that I was telling you about. So I still haven't figured all of that out. Actually, let's just pop this back open. And then I want to be able to get out. So yeah, that's... I haven't exactly been painting, but still haven't exactly not been doing art either. Anyway, I just want to